This is Andy Martino, the MLB insider for SNY. I'm here at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas, and we are finally approaching some news after what's been a quiet winter meetings. I'm told by multiple sources that the Yankees are close to a deal with Happ. This won't come as a huge surprise to people who've been following the meetings on Twitter and following our coverage and other people's coverage about the Yankees' pursuit of Happ. But the fact is here, as the day gets later, as the final evening of the winter meetings is upon us, the Yankees have agreed to the framework of a deal with details still to be determined, physical still to be taken. So nothing's done until it's done. Wilmer Flores can tell you all about that from a couple years ago. But we are at a place where we feel that we can relate to you that Happ is very likely to go back to the Yankees. So what does this mean? The first thing that the New York baseball audience probably wants to know, whether you're a Yankee fan or a Met fan, is if the Yankees are still going to be in on trades for starting pitching. And the Met fan, of course, that applies to Noah Syndergaard, who I heard this morning the Yankees are still interested in. So here's the deal with that. I spoke with Brian Cashman, with a small group of other reporters just a few minutes ago, and said, before this was known about Happ, theoretically, if you were to sign a free agent starting pitcher, would that shut down your trade discussions for other starting pitchers? Now, we know that that means Corey Kluber, Trevor Bauer, Syndergaard, possibly Madsen Wheeler. And Cashman's answer was he's still going to keep all options open, and he sounded like a guy who was more than willing to continue to add to his rotation, although he was comfortable with where it's at. Now, if this Happ deal gets done, if he passes the physical and details are finalized, Cashman will feel like, okay, I've got a solid rotation. He will still keep his eye on that moonshot of some kind of ace-type pitcher who he can sign, but he can also move on to infield, figuring out for real now if he's going to sign Manny Machado or patch that infield with another shortstop until Didi Gregorius comes back, and really start to focus on all these other things, trading Sonny Gray. So he will be relieved when this Happ deal is done, and we are almost there. Then he can move on to other business.